tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the raw intent. One last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name. Somebody's gonna take a second look. It's cool to choose to ignore any angle. I'm a sexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve. Hey baby, do you like it kind of raw? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of PowerBomb Wrestling. We're going to be live with you this coming Friday night here in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall, and live here for the next hour with some exciting action.
Yeah, if you're looking for something to do, it's this coming up Friday night. St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. Doors will open at 6:15, bell time at 7 o'clock.
And what is going to happen?
You need to be there to find out.
Oh, well, we know some things that are
Because we
going to happen.
tackled a lot of this last week. We did on the weekly Facebook Live.
Mondays
so if
at
you're around
7-ish?
Facebook, Mondays around 7 o'clock, we discuss some of that. I take questions.
That's on the PowerBomb Facebook
Yep.
page?
On the PowerBomb Facebook page, PowerBomb Wrestling Facebook page. And as we discussed last week, we have a number of wrestlers that are going to be in Detroit that night for the taping of Monday Night Raw. And we got to do what we got to do.
So a lot of the champions aren't going to be there.
So, right.
But
Right.
you have hinted broadly that we will have championship
Well, we're going to have a
matches.
heavyweight title match. And I said on Monday night on the Facebook Live, we will have a tag team title match.
But how are you going to do that when the champions are, in one case in Detroit and the other case not there?
Well, once again, it's part of the bylaws of PowerBomb Wrestling. You have to defend your title within 60 days. And our next event after this one is February the 10th, and that's going to be well past the 60 days from November's show.
So a little proactive.
So if you're not here to defend your title, that's the way it goes. And we will we'll address that right at the start of the event. So
Okay.
what do you say we rehash some things, get you all caught up, and get ready for the big live event?
I'm ready to hitch it up to my Chuck wagon.
There you go, Big Chuck Wagon against the Kenny Urban.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Thunder Dan Marley. And your next event is one fall. Introducing from Toledo, Ohio, weighing 225 pounds, the Kenny Urban. And his opponent from Cookeville, Tennessee, weighing 400 pounds, Big Chuck Wagon.
And we are underway. Kenny Urban, Big Chuck Wagon.
Well, Chuck Wagon's ready for a party, ready for a hoedown, ready to put Kenny Urban down, or the Kenny Urban. Not too much Urban can do from that position as Chuck Wagon, 400 pounds of Big Chuck Wagon.
And he knows how to use it.
That's for sure.
Oh, this is a fate worse than death.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. I hope nobody's eating supper.
I don't know, my eyes are tearing up here.
Oh,
So you
No.
want to be a professional wrestler?
no man should have to go through that.
Man or beast?
Chuck Wagon always guarantees a good time. Very lighthearted guy.
Well, except for Ken Urban.
Well, that's true.
He's not having a good time.
Obviously, well, they're going to give the referee a little little sartorial elegance for Thunder Dan Marley. Chuck Wagon loves to have fun, loves the fans. But when he has to get serious, he will. And a couple of more moves like that, you'll see his serious side.
You know, I saw Chuck Wagon over the summer at the Lenawee County Fair.
You saw him at the fair, huh?
Saw him at the fair. He had a pig under his arm.
A pig?
Yeah, I said, where'd you win the pig? And the pig said, I won him at a raffle.
Big Chuck Wagon, 400 pounds of him. Kenny Urban knows that he has got a big job on his hands in so many ways. Trying to choke Big Chuck Wagon. Not very legal, nonetheless effective. He's got the big man off his feet. Now Chuck Wagon thinks, what's he trying to do here?
I'm not sure.
I don't think we can talk about it. Chuck Wagon.
I don't know if he was trying to shield himself with the referee.
Maybe he thought it was Urban. Urban has his foot on the ropes, referee.
Well, I'm not going to psychoanalyze Chuck Wagon.
Nope, you don't get paid enough. Kenny Urban had a good thing going there, and then he's decided to get verbal, and the tide has turned. Whip into the corner, and watch out. Here comes 400 pounds, and he misses. And from behind, Kenny Urban scoops him up. We get a one and feet on the ropes. Is that it?
That is it. By hook or by crook. And the winner is Kenny Urban.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, the Kenny Urban. And you better be lucky we don't have instant replay in PowerBomb.
Instant replay. That was just the angle they had. That was clean. You all saw it, and my hand got raised.
Yeah, it
Don't
did.
be mad just because I'm smarter than all of you.
That's a huge victory for you over one of the big names in PowerBomb Wrestling.
Well, that is what the Kenny Urban has come here to do. And it is about time that you start recognizing my name.
I would get out of the way, Terry. I would get out of the way. Oh! Now, no need to be going after the referee. Referee was not in position to see the foot on the ropes. Tainted as it is, the victory's going to go to Ken Urban over Big Chuck Wagon.
Hey, did you notice that how like you count fast over here and then he said he had his feet on the rope. So are you his buddy? He should. Hey, go back to Foot Locker, dummy.
But your winner is Ken Urban. It's December Decadence as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on a special Friday event this coming Friday, December the 28th at 7 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. See Unchained Brandon Day, also the Enforcer Andy Shane, Sexy Sean Casey, the Circus of Pain, Malice, and more all in action. Get your advanced discount tickets at the live event for our next show, which comes up on Sunday, February the 10th. but it's the best wrestlers in the Midwest this Friday night in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall.
December Decadence is coming up this Friday. We've been waiting for it a long time. And don't forget, in the Christmas season here, PowerBomb Wrestling tickets make excellent Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers, whatever. The main event, Nate Matson against Brandon Day, and in tag team action, the Circus of Pain. The Clowns are back again. This time, though, their opponent is something a little bit different than they've ever faced before. History in the making after they...
Yeah, this Friday, baby! This Friday, we're going to do what we always do, which is party.
I thought make sandwiches too, but hey,
Yeah.
I actually got something.
Oh, you shouldn't have, but I'm glad you did.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
shucks.
Mine?
Is this my own personal history in the making t-shirt?
Brand new on sale at PBW.
This is amazing!
Well, what about the Clowns, though?
Yeah,
This Friday night,
yeah,
you
right,
know.
right. We're taking them seriously. I mean, look at me, man. I'm in the peak condition of my life. Brian is in the peak condition of his life, and we're going to do what we always do, like I said. Make history.
Don't miss it, folks, this Friday night, 7 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Quite a win, illegal as it was, for the Kenny Urban. Also heard from History in the Making, who will be with us at St. Clement's this Friday night for sure against the Circus of Pain in
Yes.
what could be one of the best matches we've seen in a long time.
I'd rather concentrate on all those that are going to be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the Kenny Urban will be there too, and he's going to be part of the mix. And we'll just kind of leave it at that. Unchained Brandon Day is there. Malice is there. Andy Shane. Sexy Sean Casey. Circus of Pain. History in the Making. You know, we got a lot of good wrestlers. Atlas Hightower will be back.
You said Sean Casey?
Yeah.
All right.
Sean Casey will have Big John Murray with him, and Andy Shane's going to have Bobo Brazil Jr. with him.
Oh, so they will collide?
They
or
were scheduled, yep, for
they were
the
scheduled.
singles match.
They're still scheduled?
We'll address that at the start of the event.
This Friday night at St. Clement's.
Hey, you know, I'm going to talk to all the wrestlers, and we're going to do it out in front of the crowd. Friday night.
Putting your cards on the table. And speaking of which, Madman Fulton is coming up, and you and he had a little head-to-head.
Yeah, in case you didn't see this, and Madman Fulton went to school at Otsego, born in Toledo, went to Ashland University, 5 years in NXT. He is here in PowerBomb Wrestling, but he's currently suspended, and we're going to show you why. Let's go to the footage. Madman Fulton in his match against Espiritu Maya.
And your next event on PowerBomb Wrestling, introducing from the ancient Mayan temples, weighing 180 pounds, Espiritu Maya. And his opponent from Toledo, Ohio, standing 6 feet 9, weighing 300 pounds, Madman Fulton.
Espiritu Maya against Madman Fulton. You have not seen Madman Fulton? Hot off of a extended stint at NXT.
Wow, look at that power.
Boy, Maya was able to spin out.
This guy's pretty much the total package, you know? I mean, he relies a lot on the power moves. utilizing his size to his advantage, but he also has the fundamentals of wrestling down, obviously, as a Greco-Roman champion at Ashland University.
Yep, graduate of Ashland University, also at Otsego High School.
So he is well skilled in the finer points.
He moves. He moves so well for a big guy. He doesn't move like he's 6'9", 300 plus pounds.
He really doesn't. He's so agile and loves what he does. He absolutely eats, breathes, and sleeps pro wrestling.
And he's tickled to be back at PowerBomb Wrestling. This is where he got his start.
That's right. He feels he owes a debt of gratitude, and he's more than happy to be back here at PowerBomb. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, my gosh, how could he get up after that? No. Oh, he kicked out.
It's a little early in the match.
But Espiritu Maya has an awful bad headache right now, and that's not the only part of his body that's giving him trouble.
I think he got his forearms up a little bit. I think that helped cushion the blow just a little bit, and enough for him to be able to kick out. Look at this.
From behind.
Sleeper. Can he
Maya.
get it locked in?
He could put him down with this if he's got it. I don't think he's going to keep it, though. Fulton's just either going to fling him off or separate those hands.
Well, he already lost some of it.
But for every second the hold stays on, Fulton wilts a little, as you can see.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And Maya's got his full weight, all 180 pounds on top of Fulton, too. Referee's going to raise that hand 3 times.
Oh, this would be a huge upset.
Oh, my gosh. This would be beyond an upset. A man coming in who was given absolutely no chance at even making a dent in Madman Fulton.
Nice reversal. Now Madman Fulton got to recover here a little bit. Got to get his air back.
Get that blood recirculating.
I don't care how big you are. You don't have air, you can't do anything.
That's right. Maya. Whoa. Got out of the way. Let's see if he's going to do. Oh!
Ah! Boy, he had to steady himself. Those ropes a little loose tonight.
Still highly effective.
Sure it is, over the top.
Oh, he's caught. Where's he going to land? Oh, right over the steel rail.
I was going to say anywhere Fulton wants to put him.
Oh.
It's a boot right to the middle of the chest.
Boy, look at the crowd, how the crowd is behind Fulton.
Loves being here in Toledo.
What happened to the oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, but
not too much
Fulton
left.
got his foot caught. His foot's caught in the railing.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. What are we going to do about this?
I don't know.
Got a bolt cutter or something?
The ref's up to 8.
Well, he got loose.
No, he's 10.
What?
Oh, the ref said it's a count out.
What?
I didn't think he was at 10. Fulton can't believe it either. Well, come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee's decision, Madman Fulton has been counted out of the ring. The winner, Espiritu Maya.
Are you kidding? Fulton's beside himself. Wow. Nobody saw this coming. Oh! No! No!
Reverse the decision. You know that was the wrong thing. I got caught. Come on, reverse it. Reverse it. These people want you to reverse it. Come on. Reverse it.
Hey! You get your hands off me. First of all, referee's decision is get your hand off. Do you understand what you're doing? Do you understand where you are? Do you understand you don't do that to officials, and you don't put your hands on me either? I don't care who you are suspended. Stop it! 60 days! You want to make it 90? Get out of here!
It's December Decadence as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on a special Friday event this coming Friday, December the 28th at 7 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. See Unchained Brandon Day, also the Enforcer Andy Shane, Sexy Sean Casey, the Circus of Pain, Malice, and more, all in action. Get your advanced discount tickets at the live event for our next show, which comes up on Sunday, February the 10th. But it's the best wrestlers in the Midwest this Friday night in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back at St. Clement's Hall with December Decadence, Friday, December 28th. Get your tickets and information, pbwexcitement.com. Madman Fulton is with us. We had expected to see you with us on December the 28th, but unfortunately, you've been suspended. Referee Dan Marley sort of got the best of you last time.
I was told that I was supposed to issue a formal apology to referee Barley, Dan, whatever his name is. The call that he made was his decision, and I reacted poorly. PowerBomb has asked me to apologize, so let me say that I was wrong for my actions. I shouldn't have taken it out on an official. But I will rip him apart!
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
Well, we saw Madman Fulton. We heard the apology. I was so scared that he was just going to explode.
Well, you were scared. You know, he didn't have his hands on you.
That's true.
You know, he hadn't just decked the referee when he put his, grabbed me. And, this is kind of where this all started. You know, this whole thing that we're going to deal with at December Decadence.
The whole thing meaning?
Well, just the whole thing of dealing with the wrestlers.
What's got you so
And the inmate's trying to run the asylum, basically. And unless PowerBomb Wrestling stands up to all this, it's going to be just utter chaos, and that can't be the case.
And in case people have forgotten, you are the commissioner.
This is a business.
You're the commissioner, and it's your responsibility, your job.
Well, not to mention the fans deserve.
Well, sure.
They don't deserve an event without title matches.
This Friday night, you have promised us, though, at least 2 title matches.
Madman Fulton suspended himself, basically, is what he did. I didn't suspend him. He has suspended himself for his conduct. And okay, that's a nice first step, but I'm not sold yet on him being reinstated. Let's show you in progress down the stretch here in this match, the last title match that we had in PowerBomb Wrestling for the heavyweight title. Amazing Nate Manson against the Bachelor Ben Boone.
He gave him 10. Poor Nate. Nate is wilting.
Well, he's stunned, there's no question. Seeing stars.
And the Bachelor may be seeing.
Well, he got a knee. He might have caught him right in the nose.
The Bachelor, I think, is smelling a win here. Definitely has the champion on the road to defeat if he can follow through. But Nate Manson, yep.
There's that knee again, and I think he tweaked it. Oh, code breaker.
And the champion showing why. He's got the PowerBomb belt. Oh, leg drop. And this could be it, too. And, doesn't get any closer. Nate thought he had it.
Terry's put a lot of wrestlers away with those moves. Now he's going after the injured leg of Ben Boone. That was the knee he tweaked when he twice ran it into the turnbuckle. Oh!
And you mentioned Brandon Day. He's got to be watching this on television somewhere, knowing that his chance is coming in December. His chance to finally get that elusive championship. And who will his opponent be? We will know soon.
Benjamin Boone's hurt.
Figure 4.
Rolled him over.
Boone caught him. 1, 2.
Oh!
Beautiful move by Boone. Man, that was just excellent strategy. Both of these guys are somewhat winded now. You can tell they've lost a lot of the pep in the step.
Yeah, but the determination is still there. Nate Matson's going to go right back to that left leg.
Well, if he takes that leg out. Oh, but he's kicked away by Benjamin Boone.
Boy, he better, because if Nate slaps that figure 4 on, with the way that knee is, that could be it.
He'll be immobile. From behind, he climbs right on, grabs the sleeper hold. Let's see if Boone's going to try to flip him over.
Ah!
Oh, chin breaker. Boy, did he ever.
That could be. Oh.
Boy, I hope Nate's tongue wasn't in the way there. He just cracked that jaw.
We almost had a new champion. Boy, it's a crowd getting behind Ben Boone.
There goes the strap. The strap is down. Boone is going for the kill. Is he going to go to the top?
This is not his territory, and especially with that left knee.
Give him credit, though. Competitor that he is, he's going for it all. He's going to put Nate away.
Oh!
Miss! And he hit the knee.
Oh, yeah. He landed right on that left knee.
Nate going for the figure 4. This could be it. How can Boone withstand the pain? With that injured knee and the figure 4, as lethal as it is, he's got to give it up. He's got to give it up, or he's risking serious injury.
Well, unless he could somehow pull himself toward the ropes.
And Nate.
Oh, this is excruciating. Either that or he's got to try to turn it over. Oh, he tapped!
Oh, that's it.
That injured knee just way too much. And this time it's the teacher who gets the better of the student, but you got to wonder how damaged that knee is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still PowerBomb heavyweight champion, the amazing Nate Matson.
Boy, a mixed reaction, some applause, but a lot of disapproval. And you got to wonder if that's starting to get under Nate Matson's skin.
Champ, that was a brutal match, but in the end, your hand is raised. Excellent display from both men, but you are still the champion.
Rule number 1, never turn your back on your opponent. So Benjamin Boone, I'm not turning my back on you for 1 second because I know how sneaky and crafty you are. You might be the hometown boy that everyone here loves, but I see through the bachelor. All right, you used to be a son of Michigan, all right? At one point, you packed your bags and moved to Detroit because you knew Michigan was the superior state. Go Blue!
That didn't go over well.
With petty differences aside, that's college sports. This is professional wrestling. And what you saw right here was one heck of a pro wrestling title match.
That's true.
You can have your opinion, but right now, Amazing Nate Matson is not only Michigan's main attraction, he is the PowerBomb main attraction. So, Mr. Sullivan, I just got one thing to do. Ben Boone, it doesn't matter if I like you or not. I respect you. Any day of the week you want another title match, you got it.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. Hand extended by Nate Matson. Oh, and a show of respect from Ben Boone. What does this mean? What it means, I have no idea. But the amazing Nate Matson still PowerBomb heavyweight champion. And the Bachelor Ben Boone is not. Show of respect by the fans for the former three-time champion. It's December Decadence as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on a special Friday event this coming Friday, December the 28th at 7 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. See Unchained Brandon Day, also the Enforcer Andy Shane, Sexy Sean Casey, the Circus of Pain, Malice, and more all in action. Get your advanced discount tickets at the live event for our next show, which comes up on Sunday, February the 10th. But it's the best wrestlers in the Midwest this Friday night in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall.
December Decadence, Friday, December 28th, 7 o'clock. PowerBomb Wrestling explodes back into action at St. Clement's Hall. The first bell at 7 o'clock. Nate Matson against Brandon Day for the PBW World title is the main event. Also on the card, one I'm really looking forward to. This is going to be one of the most outrageous tag team combinations we've ever seen as Circus of Pain returns along with Abdullah Farouk and Kevin, and they take on History in the Making. And here they come. Not that I'm complaining.
What are you stepping on me, Sullivan?
I'm stepping on you. Where are the clowns? Get him away from me, would you? Hey, come on.
Worry about Kevin and I, okay? One thing you need to worry about is History in the Making. This could be your final farewell, okay? Have fun, enjoy yourselves, but you two nerds are done, okay? It's going to be stormy weather, you like it or not. And as far as the clowns go, they're busy, Sullivan. They're busy, unlike some of the people around here. And I want to say something, too, with a 5 least wanted. Stay out of our business because we're looking for you, too. Nobody is off the table. I warned you guys, Blue Mondays are coming. All right, Sullivan? And as for you, you leave us alone because, yes, there might be some legal action in your future.
All right, Kevin, along with Abdullah Farouk and the Circus of Pain, they take on History in the Making for December Decadence, Friday, December 28th.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
There you see it, Nate Matson and Benjamin Boone. Coming up, some tremendous tag team action. Righteous Indignation against 5 Most Wanted, and that took place last month at St. Clement's Hall, where we will be this Friday night, starting at 7 o'clock.
Yep, doors open at 6:15, and we are going to have one heck of a night. It will be a night that PowerBomb Wrestling will never be the same, and I said this before, and I guarantee that. I totally guarantee that. And if we can't worry about those who are not going to be there, we have a lot of talented wrestlers that are going to be there.
We certainly do. For example, we've talked about the tag team match, tag team explosion, the Circus of Pain against the reunited History in the Making.
Right, and I think it's only fair that Unchained Brandon Day is somewhere in the title mix. We'll address that exactly what it's going to be come showtime.
Now, this is the, as you have promised, the heavyweight championship match.
We will have a heavyweight championship match.
Doesn't involve the heavyweight champion, who's not going to be there.
Well, he's not going to be defending his belt within 60 days. So that's not my fault either.
So we'll be crowning a new.
Everybody can blame me for this, and that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. So that's fine. But I'm going to deliver. We are going to have a title match. And we will have a tag team title match. And we will do something with the Midwest title, too.
Okay.
So why don't we see the last tag team title match?
Let's do it.
All right. Righteous Indignation against the 5 Most Wanted.
Cool.
Over the top rope, Big John Murray earning his money tonight. That could be a fatal move for the tag team champions. That could take them out of this. Baker dropped down throat first over the steel railing. And the referee orders Andy Shane out of the ring.
Oh, when Big John Murray drops you, you're dropping from 7 feet up.
They put Baker back in the ring and got a 2 count.
Oh, it's such a numbers game, Terry.
And it's going to be fascinating to see how long Sean Casey can elude contact with Andy Shane. And now that they've got Rick Baker in the ring, they're going to try to keep him in there and keep him away from making a tag on Andy Shane. Baker, though, he takes a back seat to no one. He is as tough as they come. But powered into the corner, into enemy territory as Sean Casey tags in again.
I'll tell you what, anybody that wants to learn about tag team wrestling, and I don't care if you're not a wrestler or you are a wrestler, should watch this match.
Because there is an art to it, a science to it.
They're going to school.
Shauna Reed clocked him with the belt. And now they're off. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Well, you can see on one side what you can get away with.
And they set that up to get the referee's gaze diverted.
Well, they're using Andy Shane's temper against him.
Shane, though, has been remarkably subdued in terms of actually getting out of the ring and not delaying.
Oh, backslide.
Here we go. 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Come on, look at him. Keeping the referee from seeing the situation in center ring and making the count. Rick Baker desperately needs to make a tag.
Yeah, you know, 2 of the latest guys that have come out of the Cody Hawk's wrestling school, and you can look it up. It's cody-hawk.net. Dean Ambrose, who has been WWE World Champion, and Eli Drake, who was TNA World Champion.
That's right. Yeah, he's trained. He's got a whole list. I think the most impressive, the one that people know most now, would be Dean Ambrose.
I'm a big fan of Eli Drake, too. He is tremendous. And both of them are very technically sound, and there's a reason for that. It's Cody Hawk.
Yeah. I've said before, he reminds me so much of Dory Funk Jr.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
He has the science to a perfection. But when he needs to, he can be as dastardly as anybody.
Although you got to go a long way to be as tough as Dory Funk.
Yep, you don't stay world champion a couple of times for 4 years, meeting the best in the world night after night without being good.
Dory Funk, Harley Race, Dick the Bruiser, all those guys, as tough as they come.
Oh, Rick Baker caught a boot coming off the ropes there. Sean Casey takes him up, drops him down in a suplex. Referee is there for the count. Andy Shane, though. And look at that. Sean Casey saw Andy Shane coming and jumped ship.
Well, Rick Baker's got to get a tag here shortly, or this match is going to be over and their titles are going to be gone.
We've seen righteous indignation with some hellacious battles. Circus of Pain, The Dirty, History in the Making, on and on. But they're having as much of a... Right. Oh, yeah. Classic matches. But they're certainly having all they can take here. And the difference, one of the differences, obviously, is the people in the corner outside of the ring.
Well, Rick Baker's got to find a way out, and I don't know what that is. Oh, that's right to the short ribs, right in the area of the liver. I've seen boxers get hit there and not get up.
Casey picks Baker up. Baker, maybe some desperation moves here. Just trying to get over on Casey enough to get to his corner and make a tag. Whip off the ropes. Casey catches him. Goes behind. Clamps on the sleeper hold.
Oh, he's got that sunk in too, Terry. He has absolutely got it sunk in, but he didn't position himself right behind Baker.
And Baker takes a sleeper on Sean Casey.
Baker's got to get out of the ring, though.
He's got to make that tag, and that's not going to help him at all. Referee's there for the count. Shane wants so desperately to get back into the ring. There's nothing he can do, though, until a legal tag is made.
And Cody Hawk with a choke.
2 count. The PBW Tag Team Championship at stake here. The champions, Righteous Indignation. 5 Most Wanted, Casey and Hawk, the challengers.
5 Most Wanted are so smooth about what they do. And Cody Hawk and Sean Casey seem like they know what each other's going to do before they do it.
Knife edge from Sean Casey.
Cody Hawk's got his knee sticking out there too.
Yep, that knee is at the ready. Baker, he's had so much taken out of him, he just doesn't have the physical strength to make it to the corner. Well, he had enough for that. Oh.
Codebreaker.
Stopped dead in his tracks. 2 count.
Well, Andy Shane was able to break that up. But this is beyond the point Rick Baker needs to get a tag, because I'm not sure he can kick out at this point. And Andy Shane doesn't think so either.
Just imagine what is going to happen when Andy Shane, if he makes that tag.
Well, it's not looking good for that tag.
The fans rallying behind Rick Baker. Front face lock held tightly by Sean Casey, though, but Baker hoists him up, trying to get out of that hold. And closer he gets to the corner. He made the tag, but the referee was diverted by Cody Hawk. And Andy Shane on the run against John Casey. Casey's back in the ring. Only a 2 count. And once again, Shane being ordered out, and more damage, more punishment will be done to Rick Baker.
It's only a matter of time now. This is really only a matter of time. Rick Baker can't have anything left.
In the meantime, Casey and Hawk have tagged in regularly. They're both relatively fresh. Whoop, blocked on the super kick. But he couldn't block that.
Oh, this is it. This is done.
And here we go, 1, 2. Oh, somehow Rick Baker, proving what a strong competitor he is, was able to kick out.
Well, did he kick out, or did Sean let him up?
Casey into the corner, getting set to launch himself onto a prone Rick Baker.
Taking a lot of time.
Oh! Boot meat face. And this is the chance if Baker can get to the corner.
Well, come on. There's no tag here.
Come on, ref, get Hawk out of there. Very frustrating for everyone. Miss and double knee on 5 Most Wanted. Rick Baker just doesn't know where he's at. He's lost his bearings. Now he sees Andy Shane, but he's got such a long ways to go.
I don't know if I've seen a double chin breaker like that before.
Cody Hawk trying to keep, but Baker gets out of the way, rolls in and makes the tag, and here we go. It's a whole new ball game now. Andy Shane laying waste to both members of 5 Most Wanted. Casey didn't want to be in there in the first place.
No, Casey got out of dodge.
Rick Baker now taking on Casey on the other side as Cody Hawk falls from 6 feet or so up.
Textbook backdrop. Now what? Power slam.
Oh, but Baker's leg, Shane's leg grabbed by Shauna Reed. But you don't do that to Andy Shane. I don't care who you are.
Oh! Well, you want to get involved.
Now exchanging blows in center ring. Who's going to wilt first?
Well, Cody Hawk's not going to win that battle.
Sean Casey, though, on the other side, lurking. Here comes Rick Baker. We've got them all 4 in there now. Andy Shane, what's he got? Putting something on brass knucks.
Oh!
He laid out Cody Hawk.
Casey. They both do.
Ring the bell.
Sean
That's
Casey
it.
laid out Rick Baker. They both pulled out brass knuckles. Rick Baker is out. Cody Hawk is out. They are out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has disqualified both teams. There is no winner in this match.
Well, the referee, Thunder Dan Marley, had no choice.
However, the titles cannot change hands on a disqualification. Still PBW Tag Team Champions, Righteous Indignation.
Boy, Rick Baker is out. Cody Hawk's on the floor on the far side. Righteous Indignation are still tag team champions, but this has got to be far from over.
December Decadence is this Friday night, 7 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall. Andy Shane, I hope Santa Claus isn't watching at December Decadence because I don't think you're going to be a very good boy.
Merry Christmas to Andy freaking Shane. Sean, there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. You bring Big John. You know what? I decided to bring my own bodyguard. I made a phone call, and Bobo Brazil Jr. is going to watch my back. So if that oversized goof, that oversized Gomer Pyle, decides to stick his nose in my business, he's going to get headbutt back to the Stone Age. And I'm going to tell you what, whether he thinks he's being a bodyguard for Sean Casey, Cody Hawk, whoever he thinks it is, he sticks his nose in my business and Kong's going to fall. He's going to be like Kong facing Godzilla, and I may not be big, but I will rip his frickin' leg off and beat Casey with it. No, Sean Casey, You super kicking fool! You drew the short straw. You decided to boot me in the jaw while I'm taking the leak. Well, you want to put on pissed off to a whole nother level? You have decided to piss me off. Well, I'll tell you what, like Grandpa used to say, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. But you, my friend, are going to get your frickin' face ripped off. I'm going to spit in the bloody spot, and I'm going to wipe you up with the man, leave you lying, bloody, and back to mat, wishing that Santa Claus would bring you another leg.
Don't miss it this Friday night, 7 o'clock, St. Clement's Hall.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com. All right, there you go. Rights of Signation. Still tag team champions. Well, at least until coming up Friday.
Rick Baker is injured. That's why he is not appearing.
Well, Cody Hawk as well, but at the same time, you still not defending your title within 60 days. None of that's my fault. I mean, that's unfortunate somebody gets hurt, but that happens all the time. Guys get hurt and can't defend their titles.
Right.
It's not my fault. Some are going to like this, some are not going to like this.
So this Friday night at St. Clement's, there will be a heavyweight singles championship
we're going to
match.
address all this right at the start of the event. And here's another thing too. We're gonna take next week off, so we won't be here for the show. So basically, if you're going to want to know what happened that night, probably a good idea to show up. Otherwise, you're going to wait a while because we won't be back until after the first of the year. So I'm just saying here. So you're going to have a first chance to at the show to get your tickets for the February 10th event, which I would imagine all the wrestlers that are not here this time will be back.
That ought to be good.
And if they're not happy about not having their belt, we'll address that coming up on February the 10th back in Toledo.
But we do want to wish everybody sincerely a very happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that. And definitely, though, this Friday night, cap off your Christmas weekend. Hope you had a long weekend, and join us at St. Clement's Hall.
Yep, doors open at 6:15, bell time at 7 o'clock. We'll see you there, and then we'll see you again after the new year. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.